What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Today we got a really short and sweet throat punch for you today. Today we're going to talk about your brand, how people view it. Who does it speak to? Who is it talking to? Who are you building it for? That's what we're going to talk about today. But first, you know what we got to do? We got to roll graphics. Let's do that. Let's go. This is your first time on this channel right here. My name is Ty. I'm a former Army combat photographer, and I'm the guy that's gonna teach you how to get fly when you start closing more deals and you start getting that bread. Today we're gonna talk about when it comes to your business, your brand. You need to realize, you need to really understand how people view your brand. Who does it speak to? Who is it designed for? When you start to look at companies, big companies, you understand who their target audience, right? You can look at Sprite versus Mountain Dew and you can determine who their target audience is. You can see the differences, who they speak to. Those are things that you need to be thinking about as you grow your company, as you grow your brand. And I am here to help you think about that today. I am here to slap you in the face with the idea that you need to start thinking about that now. All right. If you want to do this for everybody, let me tell you what's going to happen. You're going to fail. Just want to be real with you. You're going to fail. You can't make everybody happy. This is not a situation where you can do something for everybody, especially when it comes to creating content. People who buy your services or your content, it's kind of like hiring an artist. Like, you don't know for sure you're going to get something. You just hope for the best. The goal with what we do is try to eliminate the gambling fear that is involved when people hire content creators. We want to be more of a sure thing. So what helps us be more of a sure thing? Proof. Having a niche, only working in the area where we produce nothing but solid content for this specific type of client over and over. Repetition, the ability to repeat something, the ability to provide consistency. That allows clients to feel comfortable, safe, and want to do business with us at a high level. You can't do that for everybody. The nicest way I can put it is you don't have the money to not be intentional unless you got $2,000 a month to drop on every brand new content creation idea you have. And if you do, that's you. Go for it. If you don't, you need to pick one thing and deal with it. Everybody wants 20 girlfriends, but everybody can't afford 20 girlfriends. It sounds cool until you got to take them all out to eat, and then you're rethinking it. So when you start a business, you got to be very intentional. And a lot of you guys are so hungry / desperate that you want to take everything that comes your way in an effort to make money because you don't understand how to be consistent. Don't just look at the end result, backtrack that result, build out till you get to that goal. Don't just say, this is my goal, I don't know how I'm gonna get there. Well, the way you get to making all this money you want to make, or even making enough money to do this full time, is understanding how important it is to be consistent. So now, when you look at your business, who do it speak to? Who looks at your company and say, man, I got to have this? If you don't know, you got work to do. I need you to know this. Go get a stranger and put your website in front of them and say, who do you think would benefit from this? Do it with multiple strangers. Don't do it with your family. Don't do it with your friends. Don't do it with people who know you, who have an idea about what you're trying to do. Go put it in front of strangers. Hire people off Fiverr or anybody to just look at it and say, this is what I think you guys do. This is who I think could benefit from it. Be very intentional. When that sugary cereal commercial come on in the middle of cartoons, they're very intentional with their brand. It's designed to make a specific type of person say, I need that. Right? When Jeep makes Wranglers and they make them with rugged tires and doors that pull off and zip off, they make them for a person that says, I'm outdoors. I like the dirt. I like to be out with nature. I need a vehicle that can help me do that. When 90% of the Jeeps never touch dirt, but a specific type of person sees value in that. Remember how I said what's valuable to one person is not valuable to the other. To a guy with no hair, a hot comb, he don't give a damn about a hot comb. To a guy with hair, or to a lady who has a lot of hair, she may care about a hot comb. Same product. And you could spend the same amount of marketing going after everybody or going after both. But $50 worth of marketing for a bunch of ladies who could use that product is way more valuable than $1,000 pointed at guys who don't have hair. If you don't understand who your target audience is, if you don't understand or you're not building your brand for a specific individual, you will be out here wishing. Business ain't about wishing. Business is about numbers. It's about being consistent. And if you choose to get in this arena, if you choose to go here, you need to work on being consistent, because that is where everything is going to come from, being consistent. Now, go look at your website. Think about your colors. Think about your font. Think about your pictures. Think about your button placement. Who does it speak to? If you're in a niche where a majority of your viewers are on a mobile device and your website ain't mobile first, how can you have success? If all of your, I said this last week, if all of your clients are over 55, you're going after dentists and your font is 9 where it should be 15, how are you going to be successful? If you're going after the dental field or you're going after the medical field and your colors are dark, grays, blacks, browns, that's funny because the medical field is a very high key environment, very bright, light, clean. Are you making your chances at being successful harder, or are you making them easier? What exactly are you doing? Those are things that you have to think about when you're building your brand. Who is it for? That's why you got to pick a niche first. That's why if you've never thought of a niche and you wonder why you have not had success, if you don't have a target, who are you shooting at? Why are you wasting bullets? Oh, because those other YouTube channels tell you to have a machine gun and just shoot everybody, shoot everywhere. I'm telling you to be a sniper. Snipers change the world. Machine gunners don't. They just provide suppressive fire. So you're not in a position right now. You can't afford all the bullets the machine gun got anyway. If we need to put 1 or 2 down range, we need to make sure they count. The way to make sure they count is by being very specific, being very intentional. Build your business to go after one type of person and make it so that person can't say no. Hey, keep in mind that the video you just watched contains clips from a longer lecture that's available to our gold members at FlashFilmAcademy.com. You can go to FlashFilmAcademy.com to watch the complete lectures if you want to get all the gems and all the information, or you can stay on the channel and continue watching some of our content here. Just click one of those boxes somewhere around here. Just, yeah, you know where to go. Right up in here, somewhere, wherever it pops up, you know what to do. You got this.